I headed down that St Andrews Road, herding everyone back, and we blocked the road best we could do. My daughter went in her car and got a couple of bollards and brought them up. We put them there. I finally got back to the station. Everyone was asking where to go. Couldn't go back down the Hillsville Road. Well, there was concerns down there. Couldn't go for where I was at the St Andrews Road, and couldn't go back to Kinglake West. There was problems there, fire coming from that way. And the best answer I could give everyone was, head over towards the station there, in the main street. Luckily, the street wasn't impacted by flame or ember attack, yet the servo went up, the service station, and the Caparossi's, the pizza place next door, went. There was one tree across the road from the hotel that caught on fire, that a lot of the bark blew off and in a big heavy ember stream. But other than that, nothing really coming down the main street, and I think that was the main thing that saved us all. Any fires, we were always kept on the mountain, and we were to the north of the Lower Yarra group, and we were always, the plan was always to leave the tankers on the mountain. So we were the first line of protection for the Lower Yarra group for any fires coming from the north. But who would have thought, that it come from the south? Our worst nightmare was coming from the south, and we were in the thick of it. If we had 5 tankers here, or 2 or 3 or 4 strike teams, it still wouldn't have made any difference. And what we really think is that we might have killed some people, because they might have all been out, at different locations, or who knows. I'm glad my 2 tankers weren't on the hill. I might have actually tasked them somewhere. They might have been a spot fire. We might have got a call for a spot fire. So when they took off, and they might have got into one of the areas where it was heavily under attack. So in a way, I'm glad they weren't here. They were down at St Andrews fighting a fire that we'd been called to, and there was virtually only me and a couple of other members, and I had the car. And when it hit, it came up in a big black cloud coming over the whole of that area, or the whole of the town, and we just bunkered down. We got quick fill pumps out, connected to the tanks around the station. We run hose lines around the station. The pub was a bit of a concern because it was pretty close to us, in a very, very old building, and we had a big water tanker in the back, a semi-trailer. We had connected up our quick fills to that and run hoses around it, because we had all the cars all parked in Aitken Crescent, and the pub's our neighbour right next door. If it had have gone up, all these cars full of people would have been impacted as well. So, as I said before, the ember attack didn't occur in the main street, and that's why the pub didn't go up, and that's why most of the people in the main street were safe.